All right, Eryk, you've obviously played with a lot of different midfielders this year in the last couple of weeks when we saw so much rotation. How does your game change when you're playing with Diego Chara, Ashala, or Paredes?
I think it changes obviously a little. I think Diego takes on a bigger role defensively. I think Ayala does a lot of both, so it kind of gives us both that hybrid feel of like a dual six or a double eight, whatever you want to kind of call it. And same with Christian. Christian is one that I've been with probably the same amount of time as Diego, and we haven't got a lot of reps in game together, but we've trained for so many years together that we know each other really well, and I think him coming into the last game really helped us and changed the match.
Going off of that, played 75 minutes against RSL this past week. How did it feel to get back in the lineup and get some more quality playing time, and now going ahead to Vancouver with Evander suspended, possibly a change of role?
Yeah, I think throughout this year everyone has to be ready, and it's just a matter of when your time's coming. I think we've had a lot of great moments in the midfield, whether it's myself, Ayala, Evander, Diego. It's Christian. It's hard to get into the midfield, and I think it creates a healthy competition. It pushes each other to kind of get better, and I think it's, with Evander out this weekend, it creates more opportunity for everyone. We don't know how we're going to line up yet, but it's one that we've tried a bunch of different things, and being able to be versatile not only in my game but everyone's game helps us in the long run, because little injuries or suspensions could change the way we're lining up.
Phil mentioned earlier that this could be maybe one of the most tactical games of the season, given the way that Vancouver like to play and the way that you guys set up. How do you approach this game and as a team, and going on the road in a place that over the course of history you guys have had a decent amount of success, and try and start off this 3-match week with a win on the road?
Yeah, Phil said it spot on. I think it's going to be tactical. They play a different system than a lot of the teams we see, and it works for them, and it creates challenges for other teams, and especially us. So I think it's one where we know we want to go out and win, and we want to start the week off strong, because it's coming down the last few points, and we want to host a playoff match here and be a top 4 team in the West rather than just sneaking into the playoffs.
Eryk, this kind of mentality that we see from the team, that you score 1 on us, we win 2-1, right? And keep going forward. How can that be a real push in this time of the season, or how can that hurt you guys?
Yeah, I think it's we've showed our willingness to fight back no matter what the circumstance is, whether it's a red card, whether it's going down a goal. It just shows our mindset of going after and winning, but I think it could be a burden on us as well if we keep giving up early goals or goals away from home, and it makes it that much harder to come back from. And we've been lucky enough to do so, but we have to make sure we clean it up so we don't have to deal with that moving forward.
Then, Eryk, what's your mindset going into a game where you're going to have to play a big role, whether it's closer up top or further back down in the midfield? What's your mindset going into a game like that?
Yeah, I think I approach pretty much every game the same way of how can I affect the game, whether it's on the ball, off the ball, if it's communication, whatever it is. I think even RSL, it's kind of you have Evander leading us rather than Diego, and it's one where it's 2 different ways to lead, and can I be the voice behind Evander to kind of push everyone as well, and Diego next to me at the same time. It's one where we have to keep everyone kind of locked in, and I think my role this game is kind of the same of affect it and lead how I can, no matter who's on the field, because we've gone through a lot this year, and we need everyone to kind of stick together.
Okay,
Cool, thank you.